Hello again, chaps and chapettes, how are we all doing? It is lovely to see you all again, as always. So my friends, I suppose I better give you the lowdown on what's been going on in my street during the last, God, it's been a good 4 hours now. Basically, in a nutshell, we have had some PDFile hunters on my street knocking the hell out of someone's door. Quite the scenes ended up happening during this time. So, it all started off, I was sat here listening to a couple of podcasts, relaxing, chilling, whatever you're going to do on a Friday evening. And about 20 past 8 time, I heard this hammering outside, like someone was, I don't know, like digging up the road with a sledgehammer or something. So I stuck my head out at the front door, see what was going on. And there was a group of about 4 or 5 people hammering on this bloke's door. And I thought, hang on, what's going on here? So I thought, right, stick my head out for 5 minutes, see what's going on, a bit of a curtain twitcher, as the working class usually is in this country. And I started hearing what was being said. Things like, come on, stop being a coward, get yourself out, we know what you've done, yada, yada, yada. I was like, oh, this is getting a bit interesting now. And I overheard certain things which, obviously made me twig what was actually going on. And what they were saying to this guy through his door. Apparently he was hiding under the stairs. I mean, fucking hell, cowardice or what? You are a dirty bastard and you can't face justice, basically. Now, these PDFile hunters, normally they don't mess about, and this was the case in this specific instance. I mean, the guy doing the knocking on the door, built like a brick house. This was a huge guy. I'm 6'2" ish, 18 stone ish. So I'm a big lad, but he was bigger than me, so I can kind of understand why this dirty bastard didn't want to confront him. But anyway, the things they were saying to this chap, he was talking to a 13-year-old decoy. Now, what it is with these groups, they put members of staff, staff within their group or whatever, into team chat rooms and try and ensnare these dirty bastards, because within these team chat rooms, obviously, is a breeding ground for PDF files. And he was talking to this fake 13-year-old girl. He was sending her penis pics and saying he wanted her to be his princess and they were going to fall in love, live happily ever after, and all this other twisted, sick shit. So anyway, this went on for about a good an hour and a half, hammering on the door, talking through the door, shouting, screaming from inside the house, go away, and all this kind of stuff. And eventually, the old bill were called because obviously he wasn't coming out. And the crowds were really starting to gather at this point. I mean, at first, when I stuck my head out, there was about 4 or 5 people, local neighbours from the surrounding area. But by this time, when the old bill was arriving, the street was laden with people. I mean, the entire road outside my house was packed full of people coming to see what was going on. People from 3-4 streets away. And it started to become quite rowdy. Once word got round who this person was, what was actually going on, it started turning into a lynching mob. Some people were a bit pissed up. They were shouting things like, we're going to crack his head and, stuff like that. People getting really, really angry. Eventually, I think it was about 14 or 15 police vehicles on my street just for this sole person, simply to create crowd control. Because like I say, it was getting very, very rowdy. In the end, this guy must have got out from a skylight in his roof, which is in the attic, the little window in the sloping roof thing. He must have climbed out of there and run across the roofs, because he ended up at the end of the other street on someone's roof. He was chucking stuff away. I'm assuming it must have been evidence or something like that. Anyway, the police talked him down. Fire brigade came, all that stuff, got him down, and he was led back into the house. And obviously they're going to take all his devices, look through the evidence that these PDF file hunters have gathered, all the chat logs. The file they had must have been about that thick, guys. And to be quite honest with you, I was a little bit stunned really by the whole escapade, because 8 to 10 doors down from me was a PDF file. And it just goes to show, I've said before, I live in quite a small area with a small population, and there's one in here. You wouldn't expect it, would you, in such a small, remote, rural village? But yeah, there we go. But there was one thing that did please me, I suppose, the sense of social cohesion within the area that I live, that neighbours are willing to look out for other neighbours, you know, with the likes of dirty bastards and stuff like that. We all seem to have each other's backs with what was being said. People are asking if their kids are okay, if he ever interacted with their children, or genuine concern. You don't tend to get that much anymore in this country. So yeah, that did fill me with a little bit of hope. I've always said on some past videos that the love thy neighbour aspect of living in a certain neighbourhood or a certain street has just been diminished and dissolved over these years. But here, it does actually seem to be intact, which, yeah, I'm grateful for, because if anything did happen to my kids now was at work or something like that, then, yeah, I'd be rest assured that my neighbours, you know, close proximity neighbours, would keep an eye out and intervene if anything did happen to them, or they came across some fucking weird bastard like that cunt, sorry, C word, shouldn't be saying that, excuse me, like that fucker down the road there. So, yeah, that's basically it in a nutshell, guys. Quite eventful. Took about 4 or 5 hours for it all to dissipate, dissipate and finish. But yeah, that's basically it. I thought I'd give you the lowdown, give you the SP, and yeah, that's about it. I don't think there's going to be any videos for the next 2 days, guys, because my Borderlands 4 has been dispatched tonight, and I've requested the weekend off so I can have a bit of a gaming session for 2 days, unadulterated gaming. It was supposed to come today, it was released today. This is mindless waffle. If you want to stop the video, this is basically the end now. It was supposed to be released today. I pre-ordered it over 2 weeks ago, and alas, I've had to wait an extra day. So yeah, I've wasted a day off from work where I'm supposed to be playing my game. So yeah, I should be back, yeah, Monday evening, all being well, and yeah, I'll see you in a bit, guys. Cheers.